in Acadiana is
Ollie Bear.
5:41, welcome in if you're just joining us this morning. When you think of Graze Acadiana, you often think of charcuterie. I know, we probably do. But there is a lot more.
Just when I think of the word graze, I think of Al.
Yeah.
Yes, he's partaking,
Uh-huh.
trying some things
Right.
out. So let's go to Graze Acadiana and see if Al's grazing and see what else he's looking at.
Hey guys, we are back. I'm at Graze Acadiana with co-owner Mandy Osgood, and all this cool stuff here. We're going to make pesto, correct?
We are. Tomato basil pesto.
But you know, we were talking during the break about something really cool about game day grazing.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. Tell us about that.
Yeah. So we just kind of we already make these pre-made charcuterie boards, and then we have these olive oils and stuff like that. So we just are thinking, game day grazing in kind of a slightly healthier direction than your normal game day food, but not losing any of the flavor or the fun with it. So we have some ideas for all your game day wants, kind of.
That's a great idea. I love that. So we're going to make pestos. Tell us what's in it.
Okay, so we're going to make a sun-dried tomato pesto. So it's going to have the basil leaves, the sun-dried tomato, some freshly grated Parmesan, garlic cloves, and pine nuts. And then we're going to be using, today we're going to be using, it's not this oil, but we're using the basil extra virgin olive oil.
Basil extra virgin. Now, what does extra virgin mean? Because you see that all the time on the shelves. Extra virgin. What does that mean with olive oil?
Extra virgin is like the very first crush. So when they crush those olives, that's the first, freshest, best, has the highest antioxidants and all that. So it's your freshest crush.
I love that. Hey, well, let's get started.
Okay, so I think the hardest part of making this is opening a food processor.
Oh, look,
These things are always giving me trouble.
There's
So
nothing
I
worse when you
pre-open
don't
it.
close it right and everything's all over. And you're adding the sun-dried tomatoes.
I am, and so you want to drain your sun-dried tomatoes because we want this oil to be like the star of the show, not the
Gotcha.
oil that comes in it. And so I've pre-measured all these. I can give you the measurements, but we're going to put all this in here. And then it's so easy because you don't have to chop any of this.
I
You
like that.
literally are just.
Thank God for food processors.
I know, right?
Pine nuts. I hadn't seen pine nuts in a long time.
Pine nuts. They're a little harder to find, I realized. So, yeah, and this is a wonderful recipe that you're able to see. Let's see if we can get this all closed.
Now, we don't put the oil in yet?
Oh, no. So once you start blending, then you're going to pour the oil in there as it's blending. And so I might pour a little bit just to get it started so, it has something to move, and then we'll pour the rest while we're blending it.
So what we're going to do, we're going to go back to you guys in the studio. Mandy and I are going to go to this massive food processor. We're going to blend this. We're going to make pesto. We'll see you in a minute.